Welcome back to the TML Science Channel. Today we would like to welcome Harry Stinger. He is the head of hair study department at Yale University, and today he will be answering questions received by the student body. Please welcome in Harry Stinger. Welcome, Harry Stinger. How are you?
I'm doing very fine tonight. How are you?
I'm doing grand, thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you excited for this experience?
I'm so stoked.
Okay, well, let's head right on into it and answer the first question. Is it true that you were voted in to be on America's Hottest Men back in 1979?
Well, what do you think?
My next question. Did you know that shaved hair grows back faster, coarser, and darker?
Did you know that's the most ridiculous question I've ever heard?
Can you explain why?
Yes.
Please.
So when a hair grows, naturally, it grows kind of like this with a tapered fashion. And when you shave it, say this is your shaving tool, you're basically just cutting it off at the shaft and making it so that it's just flat on the top, parallel to the surface of your skin. And by that, it does look like it's a lot thicker. So that's why when you look at it, it has more of a stubbly look, and it feels rougher and sharper, basically. And when it's natural like this, it's more flowy, it's softer, it's obviously just gonna not be as stubbly. If you know what I mean.
Can you compare the two right in front of us?
Yes.
So we can fully see. There
See-
you have it.
See that? So can you see how this is more all soft, kind of play with your hair, and this is like, geez, get that sharp razor blade out of here. Yeah, most of your hair is actually dead. The part that is alive is the section that is inferior to the surface of your skin. When your hair breaks through your skin, it is no longer fed by the small blood vessels that feed it to keep it alive. So when it gets above the skin line, it's basically just dead, and it has no nutrients going to it. And so if you cut it, you're basically not causing any effects to the part of your hair that is actually alive, because below your skin, your hair is still being fed. So eventually, that hair that was cut will just come right back up through your skin and continue to grow. Another reason is that the way your hair grows is purely genetic, and there isn't really anything that can change the way your hair grows and its thickness, how coarse it is, if it's curly or not. The only exception to this that I've ever seen is the causes of chemotherapy. According to chemocare.com, they say hair loss happens because the chemotherapy affects all cells in the body, not just the cancer cells. The lining of the mouth, stomach, and the hair follicles are especially sensitive because those cells multiply rapidly, just like the cancer cells. The difference is that the normal cells will repair themselves, making these side effects temporary. So for the hair follicle cells, they won't grow back the same way. So that's why chemotherapy patients have seen different changes of their hair, the way that their hair grows, and they find that it's maybe a slightly different color, or maybe a completely different color that it was originally, or maybe it's if you had curly hair before, you have completely straight hair, or vice versa. So chemo is also one thing that may cause this. Another thing, girls shave their legs all the time. Don't you think by now girls will be walking around looking like gorillas if it was true that hair grew back thicker every time you shaved? It's just not right. It's just not. That we would have a solution to premature baldness if your hair grew back thicker every time you shaved. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't. So I'm sorry for all you 13-year-old boys out there trying to grow a sick beard. It's just not gonna work. You just gotta wait. That's the process. You just gotta wait. Let nature do its thing. So in conclusion, when you shave, it does not make your hair grow thicker, coarser, or darker. But in fact, when you cut it, it goes from wispy at the end to jagged and flat on the top, which makes the impression of being thicker, but in reality, it's not. So, if you're trying to grow a beard, this will cut it, but it's not going to cut it. I'm sorry. The end.